Welcome back, everybody. We're here at Sansar Travels once again. Today we're looking at Peekaboo by jkchan91, and this just happens to be our 50th episode in this series, so kudos to that. As we look around here, we have a nice glowy green bug on the ground. Seems to be crawling around in a circle, along with the zombie that we've been seeing. Nothing in the trash can. This place is pretty dark, but there is a lot of glowy, lighty things around to help us look the way. Nice little pumpkin path for us, I guess. Yeah, it should be a interesting little treat here. I did take a look at it a little bit. We have a nice little pumpkin monster in our way. Some things seem to pop up here and there, which is a nice little surprise. There is something in the background there in that bluish area, but we'll get to that in a moment. First, we'll just continue up this way. Many different pumpkin faces. We also have, it looks like, a reaper pointing in the direction we came from. Maybe they're telling us to go back. To stay away from the horrors that are within. We do have a sign here, but we'll get to that in a moment, as it's a teleporting sign. We still want to look around here for a bit longer. There does seem to be music soundtracks, particularly like a Halloween theme going on, but maybe like a, I don't know if it's particularly Halloween music, but maybe like a gothic ambient type of music type of thing, maybe. But as usual with these videos, I can't put the music in, so. This is a nice bluish glow here, though. We have this treehouse looking thing here. At least I think it's like a treehouse. There's an opening in it. We also have a cottage, or cabin here, though it doesn't have a working door, as I checked earlier. It is a nice little site. I don't know if we're actually supposed to be able to get over here, or if this is supposed to be just background. I'm not actually sure on that, but we were able to find a way to get up here, so we'll go ahead and take a look around. There is an opening in here that I thought was going to be a hole to fall down, but it's actually, I think, just for the lighting, as there are some lights down there. Which has honestly been one of Sansar's biggest strong points, is that it has really good lighting systems. Better than what Second Life has in general. Like, you could make something like this glow in Second Life, but you have to do a bit more work for it, just for something like that. Well, I'm sure it comes pretty naturally here. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and take a look at the sign now, which will take us over to another area here. And this time the Reaper is here once again, pointing us in the way we were not facing, and actually points us in the right direction this time. So we'll go ahead and head up here. Ah, yes, we've definitely found a new place, and there's a teleport here to go back where we were, but I believe we've seen everything down there, so not much going back, but we have a nice little ghostly presence here. I do love these pumpkin pathways. And another pumpkin monster greets us at the door. And it looks like we're going into what I think is a haunted house of some sort. This looks to be perhaps a study. Yeah, there's definitely been some blood splatter around here. In multiple rooms. Even on the book. It looks like we found who it may belong to, as they're laying in the bed, covered in blood. Yeah, it looks like we have skulls of candles on them as the lighting through the house. Most of them being a normal color, but some of them are different colors. Nothing in the toilet, thankfully. Let's check the other side of the house. Oh, we have more ghosts in here. All looks like they're circling around the dinner table waiting for dinner. What do ghosts eat, I wonder? More bloody mess in here. It looks like we have found a skull pumpkin there in the background. That's pretty nice. That pick would take a lot of work, too. Around the dinner table, there seems to be somebody else over here. A little bit different from the pumpkin monsters. This one appears to be, I think, a zombie. I think she's a little bit confused by the ghost like I am. We have a blood red skull candle. Shelving with scrolls, skulls, and books. And another pumpkin monster greets us in the corner. I guess the pumpkin monsters live here, because there's been multiple in here. But I think that's about it for the house. I think we'll go and take a look at the, I think it was a barn next door. And we'll see what awaits us in there. It appears to be a party sort of atmosphere over here. We have a nice little Happy Halloween sign at the entrance. Plus a skeleton and a scarecrow. And we also have this strange light over here that actually is shaped to be like a cat, I think. That's actually pretty neat. And we do have a scarecrow over here. Doing its best to keep the birds away. Don't want them eating all the pumpkins, after all. If they do eat pumpkins, I don't know. Looks like the skeleton that was probably supposed to scare us is actually on a smoke break at the moment. And here it looks like we have the party barn. We have speakers, and the music's actually getting louder as I walk in here. But, this definitely looks like it's supposed to be the dance spot. Some nice pumpkins about as well. Sitting spot, at least. And I think maybe these things up here are for the music that's playing currently. If it changes with the next song, then I think we'll know for sure. It looks like we got something over here. I'm not quite sure what that is. It looks like a laptop, I think. Oh, we got some black pumpkins here. Can we see it from the other side, perhaps? I'm not actually sure. Let me take a look. Overall, I definitely can say I definitely like this spot. It's a fun little spot with a few different surprises and really nice put together little party spot too. I wonder if it was made for last year, perhaps. As I tend to go and find these spots, and I usually end up finding last year's spots compared to current when I come here and look, because I usually end up looking like in late, like the other half of September, early October type of thing. So I imagine this was created last year. Oh, okay, this is like the DJ booth. And it looks like yeah, they did change the, well, I don't know if the picture changed, but the titling did change. So that's neat, that it changes like that. And we can go upstairs. It looks like there's a little bit more decoration up here. Another pumpkin monster. This one has pins in its head. I don't know if the other ones did or not, but I don't think so. Maybe? I don't remember there being pins in their head. Oh, we have another like little party spot up here, it looks like. Maybe this one specifically for a birthday party. Little petal flower on the ground. A couple of them actually, different colors. Yeah, I like this spot quite a bit. Got a cake with a bunch of different knives in it. A neat little cake. But yes, this was Peekaboo. And definitely a nice little Halloween spot here to celebrate our 50th video in the series. And I will see you guys next time. So see you then.